Since the opening of its first arcade in 1981, Recrecade has taken great care in selecting its employees in order to ensure a safe and private work environment. You can take great pride in knowing that you have been chosen to join our incredible team at your local arcade. As an attendant, your most important responsibility is to be mindful of the company policy and rule set, which you must enforce at all times. Over the next few minutes, we will review the rules of the arcade road to ensure that you and your co-workers are mindful of what can and cannot be done in our incredible arcades. The most important rule to remember is that our patrons are critical for business. Without patrons, there's no Recrecade, and there's no financial security for you. Treat every patient with respect, even if they attempt to enter the Employees Only Zone, or EOZ. Patrons are never allowed into the Employees Only Zone unless sufficient legal documentation is provided. Be sure to report any rule-breaking patrons to management to be dealt with accordingly. Don't forget to make every patron feel welcome during his or her visit. The first thing each attendant should do at the beginning of their shift is punch in their time card. Remember, it is illegal for you to punch anyone else's time card for them, even if they are reported missing. Never allow another attendant to punch your time card for you. One of the most routine responsibilities of your day will be making change for patrons. Always be polite to each patron, even if they may be distressed, uncomfortable, or vigorously shaking. Always be sure to double-check the amount of change before handing it to the patron. Bills and coins with food, drink, or blood residue is not accepted. Checks, money orders, and counterfeit bills are never accepted. Recrecade's top priority is the quality of its patrons. If you follow these rules, you will find controlling your patrons to be simple and effective. The first rule to enforce is our no smoking policy. Patrons who smoke are likely to inhibit the focus of other patrons in the arcade. The second rule to execute is the no loitering policy. Never allow patrons to loiter in your arcade, especially with cameras, notepads, or similar objects used to capture or inscribe information. If patrons refuse to leave the premises, inform management immediately. Remember, only use physical force when necessary. The third and final rule to We can't stress how important you and your job are to Recrecade's success. You can grow with us by understanding each protocol and protecting the company that you work for. You captured our immediate attention, and that's why we've chosen you to join our team. We know that this will be the only place you'll ever want to work. Thanks for tuning in today. Now get out there and rope in some patrons. Recrecade Incorporated. Capture your mind.